Hi everybody, it's been a while again. I've been slacking a little bit, I accept that. So I'm gonna do a reading for oh my god, we're almost at the end of August. So I wanna do from here to the end of August for I'm gonna start with the fire signs, my action takers, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see what my cards have to say to you for mid to end of August. All right, so I will start with the Illuminati. Let's see what the Illuminati deck has to say. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As you know that's the way that we grow our tribe. Ooh, okay. Listen, it flipped. I saw it, but I'm not gonna take it. All right, if it's meant to be for you, it will be for you. All right. How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. I kind of took a vacation and just been sitting back relaxing. I'm supposed to be making some major changes and I decided to put them on pause even though that's your card. That's funny. But anyway, so let me get back to my readings. All right, let's see. All right, what do we got to say here for my fiery action takers, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, mid-August to the end of August, next couple weeks. Okay, I think that's enough. I'm inclined to look at the bottom of the deck. My Justice card. All right, let me adjust this. It looks okay. Sorry, guys, but seems like my thing is falling down. Anyway, Justice. And you already know, guys, every time I have the Chariot, I have the Justice. But the overall energy being the Justice for you guys, it's actually a very good card to have for the end, mid to end of August. Justice being all about balance, fairness, inner and outer, physical, emotional, with yourself, with other people. She's all about being just, just kind of keeping a clear thoughts, clear path as to what it is that you want to do while you're keeping everybody else with you. You know what I'm saying? While you're keeping everybody else's needs kind of like within it. So you're just trying to be fair. You're trying to almost like a compromising card. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I was stuck on stupid. All right. So I'm going to put her aside here. Let's see what else you have. And I swear to God, if the Chariot comes out in any of these, well, it's usually the Chariot first and then Justice or Empress. So, I saw Justice first. Doesn't mean I'm going to see the Chariot, but it seems like it's a thing for me to see the Chariot. Oh, look, it is your card. See that? All right, fire. What is going on? Let me get a clearer picture here. I'm just throwing separating the cards, seeing what's all out. See what storyline I get. All right. No Chariot. That's amazing. Okay. All right. Let's see. We're going through some things, aren't we? Maybe that's what's triggering your fairness. I think what I'm starting to feel, and I left the Death in reverse. That's very interesting. What I'm starting to feel is that we are you're tired of being caught up in the same situation all the time, where you find yourself by yourself, kind of waiting for somebody else to come forward, kind of sitting here trying to bend over a little bit too much. And as they say, when you bend over too far, you show your ass. So I think that's the feeling that you're having right now. And you're trying to think of how, by facing your inner self, how you could stop being that way, in order to just be you and look towards a more prosperous way for you, where you could actually, find yourself in a better position where you no longer feel like you're setting yourself up for heartbreaks, disappointments, or anything like that, where you could provide and you have your shit together enough that, you kind of know that you got you, okay? And you love you, all right? That's kind of like the feeling that I'm getting from this read. You are starting to realize like the codependent behaviors that you have, all right? By overly exerting certain things certain attitudes, whatever it may be, but you're starting to see the things for what they are. And you're starting to realize or take responsibility and accountability for what it is that you have done that has put you in those predicaments where you're constantly setting yourself up. All right. Where you want to be like you overshare, you know, you kind of give too much of yourself. And it almost feels like, you know, like, why am I always in a rut? Why am I always getting my heart broken when I do nothing but share my love with people, you know, be patient with people, you know, kind of let them do their thing or whatever it may be, you know, rather than me sitting here, even though you could take care of yourself. And I think that's kind of having the ladies all here, because all 4 ladies are here. Granted, she's not a princess, but she's still a princess in the card. So that's why I'm reading her like that. You know, with having so many ladies here, I honestly feel like, you know, you've gone through these phases, this growth, where you're just kind of like really truly facing yourself with the moon card here, where you're really looking at all the aspects that you have, where you're like, you know, you know what you want, you know what you could bring forward, what you do in bed, like you're starting to look at all that, and you're starting to really appreciate you for you with the Queen of Cups. Okay, you're really starting to nurture you, because you're starting to realize that being that, it's almost like, okay, I'm getting the thought that expecting everybody else to treat you the way you treat other people, you're starting to see that that's not necessarily, that doesn't necessarily work. All right. And you're starting to know that, you know, you kind of have to find a happy medium where, you know, you could still be that person, but you take care of yourself as well. And I think that's where justice comes in, compromise. All right. Let's see what Gilded has to add. It's been raining here for the past couple days, and I love rain. Cools it off, you know. So, struggling a little bit. The cards are a little humid, so it makes them a little like sticky. Sorry, neighbor dog, windows open. Poor doggy. He has a little house, but you know, I'll be watching through the window and I feel bad for the little dog. He's not a little dog, he's a pit, but he's still a doggy. You hear his barks, poor baby. He's probably getting wet, probably hot in his little house because he has a little plastic house. He'd be spilling his water, so he just drinks from the puddles of water. And his tie is so short, he can't even. Anyway, all right, I'm digressing here. I'm an animal lover. Thank you. I do what I need to do. All right. Oh, you have the Hangman again with the Gilded. All right. So it's definitely telling you to just pause. Stop doing what you're doing. So you already know you got to stop giving so much of yourself. All right. Stop giving so much of yourself and start really to see when people are taking advantage of that situation. When people are no longer like, oh, she's nice. They're like, oh, I know I could do this because she will do that. You know what I mean? So start checking that. Start really checking that behavior. And by checking, look, trusting your intuition, the High Priestess, and you have the 10 of Cups. So see, okay, so the answer is really that. The answer is, you know yourself, you yourself know what it is that you are doing that's putting you in this predicament. Like, you know what your codependency tendencies are, or codependent tendencies are. And I know codependent is like a new term everybody's throwing around, but point being, you know when you're giving too much of yourself and it's not being reciprocated, and you also know when people are taking advantage of you. So rather than sitting there and letting it be and then wondering why you end up with a broken heart, it's time for you to just pause, stop doing that. Trust your intuition when you feel somebody is taking advantage of you, and that's what's going to take you into your happy place, okay? And this particular moment, I don't see the 10 of Cups as you with another person, rather you with yourself. And in this particular deck, the Gilded, if you really look close to the 10 of Cups cards, you see it's 2 girls sitting there celebrating, like mother and daughter, best friends, whatever you want to call it, So yeah, that's the happy family card. But in this particular case, oh, there's a bee. I never noticed there was bees flying around. Oh my God, as many times as I've dealt with this deck, that is pretty freaking cool. So they have a cat. She's knitting. I don't know what the other one's doing, to be honest. What is she doing? I can't tell. Maybe she's just she's the one that's knitting. The other one's just holding the yarn for her. But you see how the cups get bigger and then they go smaller, and the bees being the producers, you know, the sweeteners of nature with the little rainbow in the background. But that's really pretty dope. I never noticed that those were bees. Okay, anyway, sorry. But like I said, the answer is that. The answer is stop. And once you stop, because you recognize and you trust yourself, trust your intuition, that you know what people are doing to you, you're gonna be able to be happier. Okay? So there you go. There's fire. Thanks, guys. And you already know. All right? And oh, as I've always said, see, I'm kind of losing the for things, right? As I always say, you know, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with somebody, all right? And just because you stuck around for me to say that, when y'all know most people will check out by now, I am going to add an energy message, all right? An energy oracle message. Let's see what energy message has to say. All right, let's see. Ooh. Rest and rejuvenate. Take your time to go within yourself. You already know. Recover from the heartbreak, whatever the disappointment that you're going through right now. Take your time to take care of you. All right. Number 19, if it means anything to anybody, work on your 4th chakra with Archangel Raphael. Okay. Your 4th chakra being the heart chakra. All right, which makes sense. You're feeling disappointing, you're feeling heartbroken, so that completely makes sense. You know, that's also the chakra where you're able to give and to receive without giving. So it's one of these things like, you know, not only do you have to give, you have to be able to receive. And then you have your 6th chakra, which is your 3rd eye. Okay, see the 3rd eye chakra, which is, you know, you being able to trust your intuition, you know, trust your addictions, trust your little, when you become aware of what your bad tendencies are, right? It's time to heal those things. So it kind of goes right along with the reading. But okay, that's your message. And peace. Shall see you on the other side, guys.